Aloha everyone, it's Logan back with GoGo Rental. Today, we're at Kahe Point, also known as Electric Beach. Although it is called Electric Beach, technically this is Kahe Point, and actual Electric Beach is just down there. You can see it, much larger beach. There really isn't a whole lot of snorkeling opportunity there, but if you're looking to surf, bodyboard, anything like that, Electric Actual, which is just past Kahe Point, that's gonna be the spot for you. This is Kahe Point, technically. Many people call it Electrics or Electric Beach, or both of these spots kind of together are called tracks because the train tracks roll through them. So now that we got all of the names straight, let's move on. As you're venturing out to Electric Beach, it does have a tendency to sneak up on you just because you're kind of going around a turn and then boom, the parking lot is right there. So once you pass Ko Olina, you're getting very close. If you pass the power plant, you've gone too far. Now, let's talk about parking a little bit. There is a decent sized parking lot and there's also some unmarked parking which is just off of the road itself. The parking lot is going to be on the south side of the road and there is a turn off if you're making a left turn. So you don't have to stop traffic, you can get in the left lane and then make your left-hand turn. It's off of a busy highway, so we don't want to be slowing down traffic, causing an accident. If you do need to use that parking that's just off the side of the road, give that train track plenty of space. It is an active rail. They don't send a train down it very often, but I'd hate for you to park too close and come back to a little bit of a fender bender. You're really gonna be coming here more for the water activities than you are for the beach itself. So the beach is very narrow, very small. It is a nice little beach, but it's gonna fill up pretty fast and most of the fun is gonna be had in the water. All right, let's talk about what we're all here for. The snorkeling. What are we gonna see? Where should we go? Logan, help me. Okay, I'm here to help. First thing I'll say is, like snorkeling anywhere, like going in the water anywhere on this island, please be mindful of your capabilities. If you come out here and these waves are crashing hard and you're like, I haven't swum in anything, I haven't swam in anything except for a 6-foot kiddie pool for the last 10 years, maybe just take a time out on this one, man. But if you are a strong swimmer and you're feeling confident about it, I'm gonna walk you through it. Getting out, obviously there's gonna be a little bit of the break. You might have to dive a couple waves, but nothing crazy, almost never anything crazy. Once you're out, you sort of have 3 different options. You can take a right directly out, which I'm gonna recommend if you're gonna say that you're on like the lower end of being confident with your swimming skills. Over to the right, there's gonna be plenty of, fish, turtles, anything like that you might see. There's also a sunken Buddha statue, which I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a red buoy out there right now, and that's pretty close to the area of the sunken Buddha statue. Option number 2, you can continue straight out. It's named Electric Beach because there's pipes come out of a power plant, hot water from the power plant, dumping out here. Fish love it. Good snorkeling opportunity for you. Now, moving on. If you want to head out to where the pipes actually come out of the ground, start at the beach and you're kind of going to be going straight out and you're just going to follow one of those fingers or veins of coral that stretches out. There are a few of them, so you could get lost, you could get a little bit confused. So a few things to look for when you're out there. One, if you see a group of people out by some churned up water, very, very good chance that that group of people is already out by the pipe outtake. Number 2, you're going to be following this coral vein and then it's gonna kind of drop off, dissipate, and just become sand. That's when you wanna start looking for that rock pile. That's gonna go out, end in a little rubble pile, rock pile, and then you're gonna see pipe shooting out of that. Be very, very careful not to get into that pipe current because you are gonna get pushed out further to sea. It's nothing to like freak out about if that does happen to you, but once you get out of the current, the winds are also gonna be fighting against you. So it's best to just be super careful, stay on the shore side of those pipes so we're not being pushed out to sea. Now the last option, you guys can head out and take a left. Obviously, stay in the coral, do not get too close to the rocks because the waves will push you into the rocks. And they're sharp, it's not gonna feel good, you're gonna get cut up, but just stay away from them. Let's talk a little bit about the marine life that you may see while you're out here. Especially in the morning, early hours of the day, are gonna be dolphins. Now, if you do see dolphins, they're always gonna be a little bit further out, so don't venture out there if you're not a strong swimmer. Dolphins. New law, you can't be within 50 yards of a dolphin intentionally, on purpose, which basically means I can't swim down a dolphin, which you would never be able to do, but let's pretend like you could. You can't close that gap of 50 yards. Now, if you're just hanging out there, like I recommend doing anyways, and the dolphin comes up and decides to get within 25 yards of you and check you out, awesome. Just don't swim any closer to them. sit there, enjoy that moment. It's probably gonna be quite the experience. Now, sea turtles. Sea turtles, you basically just can't touch. Good rule of thumb, keep at least an arm's distance away from the sea turtle, and then just don't like inhibit their path or get in their way or mess with them. Like if you're in the water with these animals, you're more than welcome to observe, enjoy them. That's why you're here, but let's not get too involved with any of these marine creatures. Number 3 is just gonna be smaller reef type fish, nothing crazy, but these fish are very used to being, I don't know if bothered is the right word, but some human contact on a regular basis. So they're pretty relaxed, pretty chill, and you can usually get pretty close to those smaller reef fish. As far as amenities go here, they are gonna have bathrooms and showers, so you're all set that way. And with that, I hope I gave you plenty to go off of for your next trip or your first trip here to Electric Beach. I feel like I might have got a little long-winded on that one, but all good things. Until next time, guys, I'm Logan. This is Hawaii. I'm Logan. This is GoGo Rental. Aloha.